Hello, this is Eduardo Varela, and this is my Lonestar storytelling project. So, one evening on my summer of sophomore year, I was playing this one little game on my Xbox that I really loved to play as a child, and I was having a little blast with it. I was having my fun, having my evening to myself, and all of a sudden, my dad had called in for a meeting in his room with both my siblings and I, and little did I find out that my dad was saying that essentially that they were doing a divorce, and I was really starstruck by this moment. And it was a lot of explanation that night, but just so you know, it was really stressful night for me. I didn't get much sleep. It's a lot to take in, especially from the two people that you thought that had the most like eternal love. It's a lot to think about, and it's something that a lot of people go through, and a lot of people have to go through these moments, and it's not something that you want to go through, but it's something that is unfortunate for people to go through, and I truly feel that now how unfortunate it is for people to go through that. And I really had to choose who between two people that I didn't want to choose from. I didn't want to choose from someone that I loved to someone that I loved. How do you make that decision? How do you do that? You just can't. And it was like a lot of back and forth, but I had finally made my decision, and I felt like I made a good decision to who I stayed with, and I learned a lot from that. It was really a lot for me to take in, especially since I was a young child with no experience on decision making or what I wanted, or if I even knew what I wanted. And that's, I guess, one of the most stressful parts about going through one of those things, is that it's something that you don't really want to happen, but it kind of naturally happens over time, and it's something that you can't really get away from. Even if you try to get away from it, try not to give an answer and try not to, decide for yourself. Your parents will continue to fight for you the whole time, and it's like you kind of have to make your own decision, for anything won't get bad, I guess you could say. And it's something that I really took away from that. Life isn't just always going to have everyone in it. You're going to have to make decisions too that might affect others, and it's not going to be something that you're going to be happy with. There's always going to be like two decisions where you have to choose from, and you're eventually going to hurt somebody by making that decision, and it's not something too pleasant you would want to go through, especially as the young of age as I am. But if you go into younger ages, the younger you are, the less you remember. And I've heard that from someone that I love truly, and that has really helped me through all of this. And you know, it's something that would be better to go through younger, but it's kind of, you learn more from it whenever you're older, but you also get a lot more of a challenge to get through it, especially when you're older, because of all the knowledge that essentially. But it's just something that I really had in the back of my mind, and I'm here to share it with everyone else. So this is my Lone Star storytelling project, and I hope you enjoyed.